you want to sound more natural when you speak English? Welcome to English with Vista. On this channel, you will learn simple English, real English, and useful English that native speakers use every day. In today's lesson, you will learn 15 better ways to say, "No problem." These expressions are easy to understand, easy to remember, and easy to use. Make sure you watch until the end, because by the end of this lesson, you will know how to reply more naturally when someone says, "Thank you." Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alice. Now, let's begin. Imagine this. Your friend helps you carry a heavy bag. You smile and say, "Thank you." They reply, "No problem." That answer is correct. But native speakers do not always say, "No problem." They use many different expressions depending on the situation. And today, you are going to learn the best ones. Expression number 1. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "You're welcome." This is one of the most common and polite replies in English. For example, "Thank you for your help." "You're welcome. I'm happy to help." Expression number 2. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "My pleasure." This expression sounds warm, kind, and professional. You can use it when you want to show that helping someone was a pleasure for you. For example, "Thank you for your time." "My pleasure. Have a great day." Now, here is a quick challenge for you. Someone says, "Thank you for helping me with my homework." Which answer sounds more polite? "No problem." Whoa. "My pleasure." Think about your answer. I will tell you the correct answer at the beginning of part 2. The correct answer is, "My pleasure." Why? Because it sounds warmer, more polite, and more natural. "No problem" is still correct. But if you use different expressions, your English will sound more fluent and more natural. Now, let's continue. Expression number 3. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "You're very welcome." This expression shows extra kindness and appreciation. For example, "Thank you for staying late to help me." "You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help." Expression number 4. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "Anytime." This expression means that you will be happy to help again whenever someone needs you. For example, "Thank you for your advice." "Anytime. I'm always here to help." Expression number 5. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "Happy to help." Native speakers use this expression very often. It sounds friendly, sincere, and natural. For example, "Thank you for fixing my computer." "Happy to help." Expression number 6. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "It was nothing." This expression means that helping you was easy and not a burden. For example, "Thank you for picking me up." "It was nothing. I'm happy you got home safely." Now, here's another quick challenge. Your friend says, "Thank you for helping me move my furniture." Which answer sounds the friendliest? "No problem." "Happy to help." Whoa. "It was nothing." Take a moment. Think about your answer. The best answer is, "Happy to help," because it sounds warm, natural, and caring. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this lesson, please subscribe to English with Vista. We upload simple, practical, and useful English lessons every week. And if this video is helping you, please give it a like. It helps more people learn English with us. Now, let's move on. In the final part, you will learn even more expressions that native speakers use every day in real conversations. Don't miss the last part. Welcome back. Now, let's learn the final expressions. These expressions will help you sound more natural, more confident, and more like a native speaker. Expression number 7. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "Don't mention it." This expression is polite, friendly, and commonly used. For example, "Thank you for your support." "Don't mention it." "It was my pleasure." Expression number 8. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "Glad to help." This expression is short, natural, and very common in everyday English. For example, "Thank you for explaining the lesson." "Glad to help." Expression number 9. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "I'm happy to help." This expression shows kindness, respect, and sincerity. For example, "Thank you for showing me the way." "I'm happy to help." Expression number 10. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "It was my pleasure." This expression is perfect for formal and professional conversations. For example, "Thank you for your time." "It was my pleasure." Expression number 11. Instead of saying, "No problem," say, "Of course." You can use this expression when someone thanks you for a simple favor. For example, "Thank you for opening the door." "Of course." Expression number 12. Instead of saying, no problem, say, I'm always happy to help. This expression sounds warm, friendly, and caring. For example, thank you for answering my questions. I'm always happy to help. Expression number 13. Instead of saying, no problem, say, you got it. This expression is common in casual, everyday English. For example, thanks for bringing my books. You got it. Expression number 14. Instead of saying, no problem, say, it was no trouble at all. This expression means that helping you was easy, and I was happy to do it. For example, thank you for waiting for me. It was no trouble at all. Expression number 15. Instead of saying, no problem, say, I'm glad I could help. This is one of the most natural expressions used by native speakers. For example, thank you for helping me today. I'm glad I could help. Now, let's do a quick review. Today, you learned 15 better ways to say, no problem. Try using these expressions in your daily English conversations. The more you practice, the more natural your English will sound. If today's lesson helped you, please give this video a like. And if you want to learn simple, practical, and real English every week, subscribe to English with Vista. Also, tell me in the comments, which expression is your favorite? In our next lesson, you'll learn stop saying goodbye and discover 15 smarter English expressions that native speakers use every day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alice. I'll see you in the next lesson. Take care and keep practicing your English every single day.